me show you where else the eyeshadow is going. Eyebrows. Very important, but often overlooked. Austin, put down the Jell-O and pay attention, because this is for you. I'm an asshole. You do pretty much the same thing you were going to do when you were working on your beard background. Blow off the excess. Alright, and basically just swipe it across your eyebrows. Once again, I'm a clumsy son of a gun, so I'm going to use that mirror behind me. Can you? No? No. And I'm just going to keep talking. Just go over your... Okay, I'm going to try and... Okay, so you go across your eyebrows and you just, you know, get a little bit of extra in there. I think I got a little off center with it, which is scary. And then you do the same thing with the other one. Or, what also works is get a little bit on your fingers and just swipe it across. Big difference, right? Most people forget. I think this is probably dry enough. You'll know when you touch it and little like sticky strings come off of it. You'll know what I'm talking about when it happens. You grab a little pinch, grab it loosely, and you press it in, making sure you got it all. And use a little brush. What works really well for this actually is those little eyebrow groomer things. You use it, press it in to make sure it adheres to your face. It's going to have, you know, make sure it sticks, because the last thing you want is for your beard to fall off. It's happened. And it can be kind of awkward actually. There you go. Some people, there is fixing spray you can use. There's stuff you can use, like a barrier spray between your skin and this, so it kind of preserves it. If you don't do this that often and you want to make it stick, spray a little hairspray on it and go, if it's really that important. I don't suggest that because it can be bad for your skin, but if it's like a one-time thing and you really want to make sure this stuff sticks to your face, go for it. They make products out there that are made for things like that. I don't use it because frankly I can't find it, but yeah, I'm sure some of this is uneven. Also, obviously, make sure everything comes out nice and even and all that. Let's see, all about passing tips. Passing. Clothing. I can't give you advice on clothing, really, because I have the style and flair of a 15-year-old boy, and I'm sure that's not what most of you want to go for. But if it's to hide things, I'm smaller chesticled, so I can't really say. But layering is your friend. I do it anyways because I'm a skinny son of a bitch, and it helps me not look that way. See? Woo! The most important thing, really honestly, is your attitude. If you go into the men's bathroom to take a piss and you're looking around like this and you're scared, you're gonna get called out. If you walk in there, go do your business, come out, you're good. Just, you don't have to make eye contact with anybody. No one's gonna go, most people want to go in the bathroom. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to get to know you. They don't even want to look at you. You just want to go in there, pee, and leave, right? So don't make a big deal out of it, because if you build it up in your mind as this horrible, scary thing, then that's what it's going to be. And it's going to suck. Trust me. I go through it, like, all the time. Let me think. Packing. Okay, packing. I had forgotten about that. I don't usually do it. I will sometimes, because I do like, you know, having the feeling of a bulge. There are a lot of things you can use. Some guys will just stick a sock in their pants and go, and that really does work. You don't need to spend a lot of money to pack. Find what works for you. I don't have the materials now, but I promise in my next video, I will show you how to make a packy. And it's a pretty decently realistic looking one. And if you do it right, it can, if someone gives it a little, you know, howdy do, they might not even be able to know it's not real. But I could not find the proper materials for that. So it's gonna have to wait till next time. I guess I'm gonna close this off with the best thing you can do. Ultimately, no one can tell you, like, oh, if you do this, this, and that. Everything I do, it may not work for you. This may not be the best, you know, way to do everything. But, you know, you just gotta go out there and find what works for you. You saw altogether, when I do this and go out, as far as like how long it takes. Everything I just showed you, if you do it without having to show everybody else how to do it, it's only going to take you like, not even 5 minutes, like 10 minutes at the most if you have to cut up the hair first. And it's pretty simple, it's pretty easy, and you just do it and go. It's a casual thing. Let's see, is there anything I forgot? Probably. Trying to remember before, wow. This video's already getting to be like 16 minutes long, so it's definitely, if it's going on YouTube, it's going to have to be a two-parter, but, you know, whatever. Let's see, is there anything else? I know I keep jumping back and forth, and I think I might have already said it, but the biggest thing above eyebrows, beard, face, anything that's going to help you pass is your fucking attitude. Walk, like I said, if you want to go in the men's bathroom, walk in there like you own the place, go in a stall. Don't worry about if they're like, oh, he's peeing in his stall. Plenty of guys do that. I've had friends who were born with the right equipment who pee in stalls. But if you're really that nervous, do what I do. Get a little handful of tissue, wad it up, drop it in there, or find something that you can drop in, make a little splash, so they think you're taking a dump. Then they're really not going to want to be anywhere near you. They're not going to make eye contact because they're like, that guy just took a crap. But yeah, attitude is what's going to help the most. Carry yourself like the man you want to be. Don't look at some guy walking down the street and think that you have to look like him or you have to act like him or you're going to get read female. You are what you feel when you wake up in the morning. That's all I can really say. No one can tell you you're not a man because you like to wear makeup, you like to do your nails, you like to do this, you like to do that. There's a rainbow There's a rainbow of men out there. There's all sorts of kinds, and this world is really huge. There is room for everybody. Ultimately, the only person who can define what kind of man you are and what kind of man you want to be is you. You can be an effeminate straight man. You can be an effeminate gay man. You can be butch on either count. Just be yourself. Go out there and rock it. Seriously, there's the best. Confidence is the biggest factor. And especially when it comes to meeting people. Now, my suggestion, all the stuff that I showed you, it's going to take practice. I've been doing it for years. I'm 22. I've been working on stuff like that since I was like 17, 18. Just go out there, do it all up. Go out there and, come on, pass. Just go out there and try it. It's going to be trial and error, and I know it's hard. But at the very least, maybe go make yourself a little fake profile on MySpace and put it up there. Or find an art website where you can post pictures, get opinions, show it to people you know. Just go out there and create your own journey, because you're going to be really unhappy if you're just following someone else's way every time, because it's just not going to work out for you. You got to create your own path. And my word, obviously, is not the most definitive. It's not the final word on anything. But there are a lot of great resources out there for guys like us. And you know what? No matter what kind of guy you are, you're not the only one. So don't ever be ashamed. Go out there and rock what God gave you. And if someday you decide to get rid of it, that's cool too. Because, all things for all people. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over. Thank you, obviously, to those who watched the first video, and thank you to my first subscriber, that's Devin. Woo! Go check out his Sir Devonair on YouTube. Go check it out. He's pretty smart. And I will see you whenever I feel like doing this again. Quite honestly, I don't know when that will be. Have fun. Oh yeah, I forgot. That is the most important part besides the attitude, is have fun with it, because the more fun you have, the less miserable you're gonna be, Spread the love, dudes.